Policy is quite a nebulous concept. I see it as solving wicked social problems and supporting government departments and ministers to help solve those problems, working with people who can help us to understand, those challenges.
How you get treated when you go to A&E, what kind of taxes you pay and why. This is all down to government policies.
I think it's really, really important that people recognise that policy is a really broad ecosystem. It's multidisciplinary. It's about getting people together, addressing a challenge and finding a solution. And you can't do that without getting everybody on board. We have a range of backgrounds, a range of expertise, with a range of perspectives. My team is a policy team, but policy is a broad church. In order to make policy happen, you need strategy. You need to think, why are we doing something? What do we actually want to get out of a whole series of policies?
My team focuses on all three elements of policy. So in terms of the strategic element, every single angle that needs to be looked at, every little change or every little amendment, we all the time have to consider how it's going to impact the other public services as well.
The democracy point is a balance, and it's a really challenging balance, but it's also one of the most interesting parts of the job, because when there is a problem, naturally the response of officials is to try and come up with a solution and to try and come up with an answer to that question.
We also commission research from our internal analysts or from external organisations, and use that data to provide advice and guidance to ministers.
So it's about making sure that ministers are aware of all of the options. We're absolutely never holding information back, and we are always being entirely honest, being entirely transparent, and ultimately speaking truth to power.
Ultimately, it is all about delivery. Being in DWP, we have a large operational team who are delivering frontline services to the public, who really rely on our help. And if I am developing a strategy using that democratic process, it needs to be deliverable, because it has a direct impact on people's lives.
Strategy is key, but the outcome and how the policy lands in the real world is what we're doing it for.
Being a policy professional, whilst fundamentally it's about understanding the entire machine of government and making that work to service not just your idea, but to service the idea that will make the country a better place.